What is good, gang? Like, how are we doing? Oh shit. How are we doing today? Hold on, I gotta put my phone on mute. Guys, don't y'all just get tired of these Manosphere people? Don't you just get tired of these red pill shenanigans that it seems like almost on a daily basis it's starting to something ridiculous just happens to just come out, right? And it's usually some kind of L that these guys are taking, okay? I just find it very interesting. And guys, I have a very, very weird hypothesis. Okay, it's not a theory because it's not proven yet, but I got a pretty interesting hypothesis. Okay, and I believe that the red pill and the Manosphere is currently suffering from the Andrew Tate effect. Yep, I said it. I said it. That's a hot take. And here's what I mean by that. Okay. The reason why is if you guys have noticed, ever since, the passing of certain icons in the Manosphere space, right? And we've gotten different types of content creators that come out of the woodworks, right? None has been more prominent since the Kevin Samuels' passing than Andrew Tate, right? But Andrew Tate, his message was a little bit different. Okay, his message kind of gut checked you a little bit, right? It's very serious gut check. Matter of fact, a gut check so serious that it got his ass booted off of all platforms. Yep, that's how big of a gut check it was. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure after this, he got a big reality gut check. I'm pretty sure he regrets a lot of the things that he said when he was online. And he probably now looks at the people who were warning him about the way he was going and how fast he was moving, right? How mad he was moving, right? I'm sure he now reconsiders their criticisms and now wishes that he heeded their warnings when he was on the rise, right? But it's fine, it's cool. I digress. Tate's not the only one, right? But Tate had his rise, and he's influenced a lot of young guys, and made a shit ton of money on that too as well, which is pretty interesting. But you notice since Andrew Tate came out, he basically took the red pill message, or at least the idea of it, and just shot it up to a new level, even a level beyond what Fresh and Fit took it, right? Because there was a Kevin Samuels level, and then there was a Myron Gaines level. Okay, that's the kick out cam, that's the the random fights, right? And then before you know it, you've find DJ Academics fighting some woman at the bottom of an apartment, right? Well, to be fair, he was breaking up a fight. Okay, he was breaking up a fight. But the fact that a high value man gets involved in those situations, I find that interesting. But yeah, so ever since then, there's been a bunch of content creators who saw the success that Andrew Tate had. Short, but very powerful success that Andrew Tate had. And they sought to recreate that success. And none so other than Sneako, okay? And he is going to be the topic of conversation today because it seems like there's a little mini saga going on with him and Abba, okay? Sneako was just like these other red pill content creators, but what set him apart was he had gumpture. Okay, people, he had personality. He was able to go ahead and influence widely a mass of teens by solely replicating the Tate method. Okay, and he got a shit ton of success from it. Right. What ended up happening was, just like his daddy, we were all trying to tell him, "You're moving crazy, bro. Slow down. You stop." Hey, Nick Fuentes is not the move, bruh. Like red pill, blue pill, purple pill, whatever the fuck it is, right? Stop popping these pills, bro. It's too much. Okay. But Sneako did not want to heed the warnings. Okay. And he didn't want to listen to anybody, even content creators he claims that he looks up to, like Abba, for instance, right? Matter of fact, Abba plays a very, very interesting role in this saga here because Abba, amongst other content creators in the space, was one of the other ones that was trying to basically talk some sense into young Sneako and let him know that, young man, the route that you're going down is not going to end up well. I mean, dude, randomly having on a stream where you're bringing on Nick Fuentes, that's crazy, bro. You have to slow down. And Alba, told him that, and even Destiny, who actually plays a very important role in this here video too as well, was also among the ones that were warning Sneako. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised that after or even beforehand, Destiny and Abba and Preach, they were probably having conversations between themselves on the back end about this Sneako situation, right? So it wasn't that, there weren't people who were in his ear trying to tell him what was going on. Matter of fact, Abba, was letting him know, I care about you, bro, and this is why I'm letting you know. So, what ends up happening was the inevitable, okay? He gets booted, and I'm talking about booted hard. He's off of all platforms, bro. Okay, because this man shot up so fast, got too wild, didn't want to slow down, made so much money in the meantime, but he was gone. $100,000 within a few months, right? Within a month or so, right? Gone. Yeah. Now my boy is locked up in his apartment on his twin mattress, eating soggy soy sauce drumsticks with unflavored mac and cheese. My boy, the fall from grace was tragic, but we all warned you. We all told you what was going to happen, Sneako, but you didn't listen. Now you eating drumsticks with forks. Why your mac and cheese don't have cheese on it? Huh? We warned you. So Sneako understanding his situation, realized that, yeah, he was fucked. So he's now lashing out at everyone as a true alpha male would do. And, in true fashion, decides to lash at one of the ones that was basically let them know what was going on behind the scenes, right? Which was Abba. Abba was telling them behind the scenes about the way he was moving, right? And Sneako had a problem with that because he says, well, if you're trying to help me behind the scenes, but aren't talking about me actually getting canceled, instead you're talking about me being on Fresh and Fit, well, you're fake. Yeah, you're fake. You're not real. You guys are celebrating my downfall. Oh, so he thinks, which I think it's just insane, bro. Like, wake the fuck up, okay? But Abba did a response video. We actually covered that in the last stream, so go check it out. But recently, there was a live stream that popped out, and it was with Destiny. And Destiny and Abba usually having their conversations, right? And they were chatting it up. And well, actually, I don't even think what was it? No, Abba was there. Yeah, he was there. He was there, and then JiDion popped up with Sneako, and they were having a conversation. And this was the alpha male, the young alpha lion's chance to prove what he's got when it comes to challenging another man, right? And it didn't go as well as you planned. Matter of fact, I don't think I'm actually I'm actually shocked in the behavior I saw with Sneako, because at least, like, bruh, if you a man, dog, you a man, you square up, right? You don't run from a conversation, bro. You don't run from a confrontation. If somebody says something about you, does a video about you, you got to step it up. But Sneako decided otherwise, and this has to bring into question something that I've been talking about for a while, right? And I think we have to cover this, because I think we live in a generation where a lot of alpha males right now, especially these YouTube alphas, right? It's all talk. It's all talk, because as soon as they run into any kind of confrontation, they're gone. Right? Fresh and Fit, when it came to fighting Preach, Fresh ran. Matter of fact, he ran to a gun shop. The man issued a boxing challenge and then ran to a gun store when the challenge was accepted. Like, who does that? But that was Fresh, right? Same thing with Myron. Allende broke down and came through his apartment. Like, bruh, square up. Nigga pulled out a gun. So these alpha males, or so-called YouTube alphas, when it comes to selling things the old-fashioned way, the way things were, right? Because they like to go back into the past when men were men, right? Instead of settling things the way men do it when men are men, right? They run, go buy, try to go buy guns. Bro, that shit, hey, fresh, that shit was hilarious, B. But anyways, Sneako proves that theory, okay, or hypothesis. Basically saying that he's one of those guys when challenged, you just either you can't gather your thoughts together or something, but you just run, okay? So again, before we get into this reaction video, it goes back to what I was saying earlier, bro. Okay, the Manosphere is suffering from Tate fucking like he's listen, the Tate pill has destroyed it, because if you think about it, ever since Tate came out, all the mini stands that came out after him have been increasingly worse. The rhetoric has been just more insane than the last guy's rhetoric, and it just keeps getting crazier to the point where it just borderlines cult. Like it's a borderline cult movement at this point, right? So I mean, it's crazy. So it's suffering, and it's not what it used to be, and our young men are suffering. So guys, as we get into this video, I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you hit the like button, okay? Because we about to get into it. So as usual, let me know if y'all can hear the audio, if the audio is good. And then we're gonna get this video cracking. Here we go.
For it.
Yeah, y'all can feel free to start any second now. I'll say everything I said before. I'll say on stream. I'll say the month. I don't care. I'll give the same energy. So y'all feel free to voice your discontent.
Yeah, talk your shit, Abba. Talk about it.
What do you guys want to talk about?
I'm just vibing. This is JiDion's show. I don't know. What were you guys talking about before here? Factorio?
Well, you said you wanted to join and talk to Abba.
That was JiDion. That wasn't me.
Oh. Well, JiDion, what do you want to say to Abba?
JiDion, what do you want to say, Abba?
Then we gonna switch up.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Bro. Cap. I call Cap, bro. Sneako, you reached out, and now you switching up the moment you got up here. How you gonna flip it on JiDion like that the moment? Bro, y'all heard what JiDion just said? The JiDion just said, oh, we gonna switch up now? You notice that? He just said that, bro. Sneako. So you want to tell me that you hit this dude up on the back end talking about you want to join the stream because you want the smoke, right? You coming for the smoke, and then the moment you get on stream, you passing the buck to the other dude. It's just like, yo, wait, hold up. Nigga, JiDion's like, hold up, time out. Nigga, hey, we just gonna switch up. I'm gonna play that back. Hold up. I'm gonna slow it down, and I'm gonna play that back. Y'all gotta listen to this shit. This shit is funny as hell, bro. Yo, if my ears do not deceive me, Sneako, you the weakest motherfucker I have ever met, bro. Like, no cap, bro. You weak as hell.
Well, JiDion, what do you want to say to Abba?
Hold up.
Voice your discontent.
Yeah, talk your shit, Abba.
Yo, listen to this.
Talk about it.
What do you guys want to talk about?
I'm just vibing. This is JiDion's show. I don't know. What were you guys talking about before here? Factorio?
Well, you said you wanted to join and talk to Abba.
All right, you heard what Destiny just said. Well, you said you wanted to join and talk to Abba. Now watch Sneako's answer.
That was JiDion. That wasn't me.
He passes the rock to JiDion. Look at JiDion's face. Hold up.
Oh. Well, JiDion, what do you want to say to Abba?
JiDion, what do you want to say, Abba?
Then we gonna switch up.
Okay, wait.
Y'all heard that? Please tell me y'all heard that. He said y'all gonna switch up. He said y'all gonna switch. You gonna switch up, bro? Sneako, you a lame, bro. You a lame, bro. How you gonna hold up? Hold up. Y'all gotta listen to this with me, chat. Please, chat. Let me know if y'all heard the same thing that I heard JiDion just say. Okay, before Destiny interrupted. Okay, watch what he started to say, bro. Because I listen to everything, bro. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to JiDion. Listen.
Well, JiDion, what do you want to say to Abba?
JiDion, what do you want to say, Abba?
Then we're gonna switch up.
Okay, wait, hold on.
What did y'all
real
heard?
quick, because I haven't.
Hold up. What did y'all hear? Please, chat. You gotta help me out, chat. You gotta hear me out, chat. Did Dion just say? Did Dion just say you gonna switch up, bro? Sneako, did you issue a challenge and then like run the moment you get on stream, bro? That's not alpha. Bro, this is not alpha. This is your chance to get at a dude with 1 million+ subs that, in your opinion, is talking shit about you. All right, you're confronting him right now. And the moment you get on stream, you over here like, wait, come on. What did you have to say something? Oh, I thought you had to say something, Marcus. My bad. You don't have anything to say? Oh, no, I didn't want to confront him. That wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. I didn't. Bro, hold on, I'm gonna do that one more time, bro. Chat, you gotta listen for this. I gotta do that one more time. Listen to what JiDion says, bro.
Then we're gonna switch up.
Okay, wait.
All right, I'm done. I just wanted y'all to hear that, bro. I'm done.
Hold on, real quick, because wait, real quick. I just got home, so I haven't watched any videos yet. You guys aren't all like talking mad shit on Twitter and YouTube videos, and now that you guys are in the same room, nobody wants to say anything, right? That's not what's happening right now, is it?
Well, I mean, listen, I said what I said, so there's an issue with what I said, so we can talk about it.
Abba's made several videos saying some tasteful things about me.
Okay, well, Abba, what do you want to, Sneako? Do you want to take him to task? Do you want to fight on a particular topic, or what? What do you
no, it does well. It does well. Saying negative things about me is good content. So I understand. Go ahead. I mean,
what do you mean? You saw the video, so if you have an issue with it, you can voice it. Go ahead.
Why are you coming in so hostile, man? I understand why you're doing it.
What?
It's good content. Your viewers like to see it. They're like, yeah, Abba, you're the moral police. You stay consistent.
What do you mean? Why is he coming in so hostile? You're gaslighting him, saying that he's trying to flame you, which, like, bro, even he did roast you. Hey, talking about he did roast you that last video, bro. I'm not gonna check, bro. He called you a hoe using J. Cole's lyrics, bro. I have never seen roasting to that degree, bro. That is Goku fucking Ultra Instinct level fucking roasting, dog. Bro, the nigga said you a hoe using J. Cole. Dog, listen. He mad disrespected you. No cap, bro. But like, listen, Sneako. Before that, though, come on, he was reacting to the video that you put out, and that video you put out was you calling him fake. Okay, could we be real about that? So, to be fair, but like, come on, dog, you gaslighting him right now and telling him he's talking shit. Okay, now you hear face to face. What was he talking shit about that wasn't true?
Abba, you make me feel better.
Okay. All right. So let's get started. Speaking about me is so, it works, whatever, your passive aggressive voice. You realize the video that I did on you,
Alba calls it out. He is being passive aggressive.
that has the highest amount of views is one in where I agree with you and I show you love.
No, the recent one, though, like the last 3 you did in the past week.
What about the last 3 I did? I just told you, you made the claim that negativity sells. So I understand why you did it, for the views or whatever. And I'm telling you that the highest viewed video that I have actually talking about you and what you were doing is a video where I show you love. So what is your reply?
What's the video where you show me love?
The video in which you were confronting some feminists on one of your 1-minute podcast interviews.
Oh, I remember that one feminist chick that freaked out because he was interviewing a couple girls and she got mad, and then that actually blew him up because that actually put him on a lot of people's radars because Abba did a video about that reacting to the feminists, and it was a whole saga because then he did another follow-up interview with that girl, and then they were kind of talking back and forth. But yeah, bro, I remember that, and that was their most. He was like he did help you get some clout, bro. Just real talk, like that. That's what is JiDion doing, dog? Bro, my nigga is just time out. JiDion is just everywhere, bro. Y'all notice that? This dude is just everywhere, bro. Like, where is that? Sneako's apartment? That looks like Sneako's apartment. My boy got a punching bag back there. Oh yeah, taking out your frustration, bro. I know. Listen, if you two held $100,000 of my money, I get a punching bag in my room corner too, bro. Every morning I wake up, I'll be beating the shit out of that bitch, bro. Every moment I wake up and my account's not longer live on YouTube, I'm beating the fuck out that bag. Fuck taking the shower. Fuck brushing my teeth, nigga. I'm beating the fuck out of that bag. The moment that 100K does not hit my account, bro.
Oh, you were showing me love?
I was agreeing with you. I was literally going against the person that you were talking about and saying why you were making sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now, at this point, it's very profitable to say, like, well, I told you so, Sneako. You should listen to me. I know better. And Fresh and Fit's bad.
Okay. Yes, I did tell you so, Sneako.
I mean, everyone, JiDion said that. Destiny said that. Andrew Tate said that. Bradley Martin said that. Everybody was aware that the way I'm talking is going to get me canceled. But
so you admit it. So you admit it. Even Andrew Tate told you, bro. Even Andrew Tate told you, bro. So, like, why is this so hard to get through your fucking head, dog? Like everybody told you, even your mentor. Like, goddamn, bro, are you thick in the fucking head or what? Like, how dense are you, bro? They all told you to slow down. So why are you getting mad at him for not talking about you getting canceled? Listen, it's not fair that you got canceled. It's a horrible thing, right? But, bro, listen. It's like you know when you get that parent, right? They get called into like the principal's office or some shit because their kid are being bad. But instead of understanding the fact that their kid is a little shit, right? Which some of them probably already know, they would make excuses for the kid and defend the bad behavior. I see the exact same thing, bro. So your punishment, bro, you need to be punished. Your punishment for being reckless after everybody done warned you is to be booted off the platform. This is what it is. And you're not the first and you won't be the last. But the thing is, if everybody came out and said, yo, I know Sneako, even though he was being reckless, it's not fair. He shouldn't have been booted off. Free speech. It's like, bro, no. See, now we being that toxic parent making excuses for our kids, right? Especially if everybody done warned you to stop that behavior because there's only one route. The nigga that got banned before you that you were following told you not to do it. This is your fault, bro. It's like you can't blame nobody else.
You were incorrect about a lot of the information that you talked about. It wasn't that clip from me simulating or telling the feminist that she needs to get laid more. It was just an accumulation of a lot of misinformation and other
real quick on my opinion on that. The reason why I think it was that clip, and I understand that you might get banned for a particularly different thing, but when I'm trying to figure out why somebody got banned, I feel like the public makes the mistake and that they look at
look at that punching bag.
What was the ban reason? But I think the most important thing is what catches people's attention, because once people have like your attention, like now you're gonna get banned for some shit. So like on Twitch, for instance, I probably got banned for some random transphobic thing or whatever. I guess I don't know what they just said hate speech, but the reason I got banned was for fighting with Keffels, because if I wouldn't have had that fight with Keffels, I wouldn't have had all the people mass reporting me and their eyes on me, etc. But it was because of that fight that I got banned. So like I feel like when you made that video, you remember that one curly haired kid that made the like we need to ban Sneako for abusing women, blah blah blah. I think just from what I've seen, I could be wrong, but that seemed like the thing that got a lot of people.
Wait, can he hear him? Did he just take off? Why did he put on the headphones? Is he even listening? Wait, I'm so confused. Why did he?
like super riled up on Twitter and YouTube and shit, trying to like call for people to ban you and shit. So I'm curious if that was like the thing that led everybody mass reporting and shit. But I could be wrong, but
I mean, even
just to
beyond,
let the stream know, I am collaborating on a new channel ran by my editor. I'm frequently on there live streaming. He has me as a guest, so you can go find there. That's a way that I'm going to be able to say on YouTube.
Did you listen to what he said? What thing? This dude just went straight into promoting his new channel. Bro, YouTube is gonna cap that one too, bro. They got you marked, my G. Like, how do you not understand this right now, bro? Look at Tommy Sotomayor. Y'all could consider him the OG red pill nigga, okay? Like, that dude is capped. He can't listen, bro. The moment he gets over 5,000 subs, YouTube is capping his channel, bro. That's why this nigga has to spread his content over like 25 different channels he manages, because YouTube is capping this dude. It's the same thing that's gonna happen to you, bro. You fucked up with Nick Fuentes, dog. Bro, they're labeling you a domestic terrorist. Like, do you know what that means, dog? Do you understand what that means, my boy? Okay, a domestic terrorist, meaning that, like, watch out for this guy. Okay, and we on the inside, because we follow the Manosphere. We know you're probably doing this for views and money, which is true. And from the looks of your situation right now, you could use that money. YouTube got locked up again. People, hashtag free my 100K. Okay. Free Sneako's 100K, okay? Hashtag. We gotta set this movement up, okay? Because my boy is legitimately starving, okay? The high value lifestyle has been clipped, okay? Just like Icarus, my nigga flew too high. It's done for, okay? So listen, it's either y'all help him get that YouTube money back, or we gonna see a GoFundMe pop out soon. Like, guaranteed, we gonna see a GoFundMe pop out soon, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you this, but listen, Sneako. Did you listen? Did you listen to what he said? You just went straight into promoting your channel, bro. It don't fucking matter. You can start your new channel. Your little fanboys can start their little channels. YouTube is gonna cap that, and cap that. It is what it is, bro. You're marked. You're a domestic terrorist as far as they know, bro.
Just collaborating as a guest on new platforms. That's where you can find me. There's a new channel that's doing pretty well right now, so go subscribe to there if you missed the old content.
What's the name of the new channel?
It's just called Sneako.
Okay.
Type Soldier of God, it pops up.
It does?
Yeah, I typed the name, it popped up.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it has to like register.
Yeah, it's pretty shadow banned right now. It's hard to find, but yeah, you can.
They already shadow banned your shit. You can't make this shit. Yo, my man didn't come here to confront Abba, dog. That's cap. My man did not come here to confront Abba, bro. My man came here to promote his channel. My man is on a mission, bro, because as you heard him say, the moment he started the other one, capped, bro. Shadow ban. And the moment you get prominent, strike. That's YouTube's game plan for you. It's over, bro. That is YouTube's game plan. You're fucked up. You should have listened to your daddy, bro. He's regretting that shit right now, bro. Oh, Lord, bro. Lord, you can't make this shit up.
I bet you could do some research.
All right, well, you're here. This is it, the big showdown.
Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, has a lot of 30-minute videos. I just was curious if you still had stuff to say while we're in the call.
no, I said everything I had to say. I mean, it's just a repetition of what I told you.
I didn't really watch the video. I saw the beginning of it. I'm like, okay, he's doing the thing that a lot of people are doing right now. I get it.
Cool. Well, if you didn't watch it, then we good. We have nothing to talk about, I suppose.
Bro, confront him. And bring your original point. You're saying he's fake. He doesn't want to say what he needs to say. Why don't you just confront him, bro? He's right there. There he is right there, bro. Just say what you need to say.
Maybe you could have told me instead of making another hit piece video, like, while everyone's against me right now, while Big Tech's against me, all these soy boys, you could have sent a text or a call before making all these videos.
Hold up. So I texted you before I talked about the DJ academic stuff, and I texted you before. You remember I texted you, and I barely talked about it in that video. 1, 2. I didn't even make this video until you called me and you said, "Yo, how can we talk about this but not by deplatforming?" I said, "Oh, well, if you want me to talk about the deplatforming, then I will." I didn't make the video before that. You told me to talk about it, and now that I've talked about it, you're like, "Well, why did you make a video about it?"
I'm telling you to talk about it.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, first things first, it wasn't a hit piece, so chill the fuck out, bro. You are not that fucking important, bro. Like, I mean, maybe now because you were a domestic terrorist, so I guess, bro. But like, settle the fuck down, dog. It wasn't a hit piece, bro. You asked him to do the video. You sent them a text, say, "Hey, how come you don't talk about me getting canceled?" He talks about you getting canceled. Listen, if he didn't do it initially, it's probably because it was a good reason, bro. That's why it's, listen, there's certain things where if I don't do videos on, like, and it's content creators that I fuck with, just know that, like, if you force me to do it, like, it's probably not something you'd like. So I will rather talk to you on the back end and handle things because, you know, moving things to the front end is just messy. Okay, things get messy, things get jumbled up, and overall, you know, people get thrown in the dirt. That's just what it is, right? But Sneako in his young mind, okay, and I get it because I used to be a young guy too. I mean, technically I still am, but like I remember when I had that young fiery blood running through my veins. Okay, I wanted to attack everything and defend everything because I just had that energy to give. But Sneako, one thing you got to realize, buddy, is that listen. There's certain things that you just don't have to let the rest of the world know. I know it hurts your soul because you feel as though that the world's against you and everyone's criticizing you and everyone's like, no, bruh, that's not the case, dog. Like, are you seriously acting like you've never been punished before? Like, well, what the fuck is this? Are you acting like you've never dealt with consequences? Because I'm so confused here. Either like, bro, like I'm so confused, bro. Like, listen, bro. Listen. You gotta keep, if they talk to you on the back end for this stuff, Sneako, all right, or he wants to keep it private, not everything has to be to the public eye, okay? Because there are consequences when you let your audience see everything, okay? The consequences to that, okay? You know, you of all people should have known because that whole Mr. Beast scenario that you had, right? He Mr. Beast scenario, what's that dude? Keemstar scenario, right? Keemstar denied your work, and then you know he was talking to you in private about that. Remember that, Sneako? And then you took that as an offense and decided to take it public. Okay, you took a private conversation public. Okay, and that severed permanently the relationship you had with Keemstar, right? So you over here breaking relationships. What you call Mr. Beast? The exact same thing. Mr. Beast fired you, right? And then you turn around and make it public and do a hit piece on him prematurely, right? Listen, I get it. It's that young, fiery, hot, young blood, and you just want to just attack everything. And you know, the mere just this essence of slight, you just want to go for it, right? But bro, as you start to grow up, you start to learn how to pick your battles, and you start to understand that if there are just certain things that you need to leave behind the scenes, otherwise, which is surprising to me that you haven't learned this lesson yet, you would leave broken relationships, just like you're doing right now with Abba, bro. Do you not see the pattern? Like every big content creator that is like they's trying to help you on the back end, you over here taking the situation public. Like, what is your problem, bro? Now you brought yourself to the stage where you can confront the nigga that is doing this alleged hate piece on you. And you requested him to do, apparently, and you not even saying nothing. This is an L on so many levels. My non-high value mind is having problems understanding this. Maybe this is some kind of high value 4-dimensional chess that I'm not understanding. But it's just looking wild, bro.
about it. I said that on a commentary channel where you frequently talk about drama and like people you know in the community, that may be talking about how this is a problem that everybody can get wiped from all these platforms, and then also single out something that makes me look bad and makes it look like I'm committing essay on camera. That's really not the reason. I was banned off of pretty much every single social media site. It has nothing to do with that. I think that's a bigger issue than trying to equate it to like I told you so or fresh and fit. That's too.
Nah, nigga. Nah. Hell no. We deserve our I told you so's, nigga. Fuck that. No. Bro. It's like when you finally are right for the first time. And you know, it's that person, y'all know this person in your life, man. That one person, or some of y'all who are parents, where you tell your child, hey, listen, you keep acting like that, you keep jumping up on that table, you're going to fall down and crack your head. The child doesn't listen. And what happened? He gets up on that table, falls down and cracks his head. He's crying. And what you do as a mama, what you do as pops, right? And no, as a pops, I'm looking at, what did I say? Dude, what did I say? What you gonna crack your head, right? I told you so. So no, Sneako, we earn this. Because this has been a long, almost year-long ordeal with you. Dealing with your shenanigans, dealing with your incredibly just insane hot takes that you've been doing all year to amass your 800,000 subscribers before YouTube capped you, bro. This has been ongoing. We've been telling you this, nigga. So yes, we deserve the I told you moment, because the same thing we did with Tate is the same thing we did with you, nigga. We told you. They all did. I'm tired. You talking about? No, you guys got to talk about YouTube and like understanding that, you know, this is the free speech is dying. Why don't we focus on free speech dying? Look at me. I'm so persecuted. I'm a martyr. Okay, you guys why aren't you focusing on free speech? It's like, my boy, what are you talking about? You had the freedom on the private platform to say what you needed to say until you violated guidelines. And you know what else? He's right. That little sexual assault video is not the video he got capped for, bro. The video he got capped for was the video we reacted to a couple weeks back about Sneako, where they outed him. His buddy outed him as a sus individual, bro. So dude, Sneako's on that sus shit. Dude over here talking about why isn't there a grinder for guys? Like, I mean, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, listen, I don't swing that way, bro. If you want a grinder for guys, you can go have your grinder for guys, dog. All right. And dude outed a lot about that dude. So like it was pretty interesting. Like, so there was a lot going on with that space, and he made a bunch of accusations about grape. Right, he said that one guy, Brandon, I think his name was Brandon something. He tried to grape his girlfriend. So I don't know, bro. That Brandon dude might pop out with a lawsuit. So now you got YouTube locking up your 100K, okay, and you got no means of making more butt fresh and fit. And on top of that, you might be getting a fucking defamation lawsuit. But because you out here calling people grapists, bro, dog, you getting capped. You getting capped. You're fighting too many people, dog. You're just going to war to too many. Listen, again, I know you got that fiery spirit. You want to just attack everything, right? It's the alpha male. I mean, you want to attack everything, but the person who's calling you out on stream. So, you know, I don't know how alpha you are. I mean, the nigga's right there. You're not saying shit. But I know you want to call out everybody, but you fighting too many people. You beefing with too many people. And when you beef with too many people, enemies of their enemies become friends. You understand? And them niggas team up to conspire against you. Do you understand how that works? Okay, so it's just
too simple.
So funny, bro.
Of a video, but I understand it does well for your audience.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I did it for the views. And anything else? There's nothing else to talk about. If you think I'm doing this because it's for views, then we have nothing to talk about. What can I offer in this conversation?
If it's not for views, why do you think you're doing it?
But you're already convinced of why I'm doing it. So sure that I'm doing it for the views. This is, again, what I spoke about in the video. You are incapable of taking accountability. In your own final message, you're like, oh, KSI is hating. Oh, look at him gloating. And basically what he said in the clip is, I told him he's moving mad. And that's your idea. No. That's your idea of someone hating on you or making fun of you.
That clip was edited improperly. I didn't edit the video. He went on Twitter and he replied, who? when Keemstar said that Sneako was banned on YouTube, he said, "Who?" question mark. Which I think, you know, is making fun of the situation where I got banned because he clearly.
Now you're reading into things. I do that sometimes. There are content creators that like somebody will mention that I wouldn't even know, and I'll say, "Who's that?" All right, not everybody is as invested in YouTube as y'all think. Listen, Zico, just because you lost your job, don't mean the rest of us treat this shit as a job, bro. Okay, this is side income for most of us. Okay, but we know y'all YouTube alphas that come up here and pretend to be rich. All right, y'all, we know where your real income comes from. It comes from YouTube. Let's just be real. All right, if it's not in direct dollars, it's with marketing efforts. Let's just be real, because y'all funnel a lot of simps through wherever y'all courses are located at. Okay, so we know that a lot of y'all, YouTube is your main source of income. So just quit it with the high value bullshit, bro. Like just relax. All right, bro. We know, we get it. Just because you lost your job don't mean nothing. Okay, nobody else here has to be responsible for your actions. I mean, your whole premise right now is you're getting mad because they didn't talk about it. That's why we're having this conversation right now. It's because this man is mad because they did not talk about his situation. But you see, it's when I see situations like this, it's like when you see these very same leaders who still refuse to take accountability, right? And they're still blaming other people, even though like we all know where the situation is coming from. It makes you wonder like who the people that are attracted to that kind of message, right? And you gotta pay attention to the kind of people that are attracted to that kind of messaging. Just saying.
Really knows who I am. We went back and forth, and so he's just trying to gloat and he's trying to make it
Okay.
about.
Okay. So let me ask you. So this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity right now. What do you think that you did wrong to contribute to your situation?
Here we go.
Getting banned off of every social media platform.
Yes. What did you do? What did you do wrong?
Okay. All right. Then this is my case in point. That's why I made the video. You were unable to see the ways in which you contribute to your own outcomes, and you just think you're just telling the truth.
You are unable to see why I got the strikes. You didn't talk about that. You didn't talk about the first strike was COVID misinformation. The second strike was election.
Whoa! Are you dense, bro? What the fuck? Yo, are you? Yo, he can't be serious. Yo, he can't be serious. You're telling, bro, if he's serious, then either there's something mentally wrong with this kid, or like this guy has lacking some serious maturity. Like real talk. Like if you can't answer the simple question, what you contributed to your own downfall, you're not ready to come back. Like, let me help you understand something, son. You have to go through this rock bottom until you are capable of seeing the errors of your ways. That's the only way you can rise again, bro. That is literally the only way. Because listen, dog, the fact that you can't even answer the question, meaning, you know what this means, guys? Chat. You know what this means? It means that he hasn't even had the time to reflect, or nor even done any sort of reflection whatsoever. That's what that means. You're not ready for any kind of comeback, Sneako. I see why you sucking all fresh and fit, because you're not adapting. You still haven't seen the issues that bruh, you're not ready for this. You're not ready for this, bro. So either he's crazy, bro. Like there's some mental issues there, or like this dude is lacking some serious maturity levels, which is crazy. Because then I have to ask the question. Because if you go back and listen to, well, you can't go back because this nigga's capped. He's gone. But if y'all remember his older content when he was younger on his normal Sneako channel, it almost seems like the younger him is way more mature than what I'm seeing on screen right now. I'm looking at a toddler. You see, when a toddler spills the milk, all right, they tip it over, and you look at them and say, "Hey, whoa, why you do that?" Right? And they look at you like, "What you talking about?"
up on that girl. You know what happens? She talks to her manager. Her manager goes to YouTube, and YouTube finds a way to go after you without making her implicated. The reason why they didn't cite that clip is they didn't want your fans to go after her so you can quote her. YouTube has good ways of working. They won't actually claim what it is exactly for. They understand you've broken the rules, and then they work backwards. You don't understand that once you made that video, YouTube was looking at you all kinds of crazy. Now, you don't need to believe that. You can believe it's something else. You can believe it's what's telling the truth. I'm just wondering, when are you going to come into video that I was in profile accountability for why you are where you are?
You said yourself it was when I was being played in the Senate. It's much bigger than just one thing.
The sound is low. I'm gonna run it back then. My bad, guys. I'm gonna run it back. Hold up, because that means the audio disconnected somehow. All right, let's try that again.
To YouTube, and YouTube finds a way to go after you without making her implicated. The reason why they didn't cite that clip is they didn't want
Playing for a clip that was not even what you played in the video. It had nothing to do with that.
Listen, once you made they work backwards. You don't understand that once you made that video, YouTube was looking at you all kinds of crazy. Now, you don't need to believe that. You can believe it's something else. You can believe it's what's telling the truth. I'm just wondering, when are you going to come into this conversation and take accountability for why you are where you are?
You said yourself it was when I was being played in the Senate. It's much bigger than just one feminist getting mad at me.
So why haven't I been banned? Why hasn't Destiny been banned? Why hasn't anybody else on the is it because we're all bots?
Well, you play the middle ground. You don't really try to talk about stuff that's gonna make people uncomfortable.
Okay.
You don't talk about the issues that you don't question the powers that be, and you don't talk about the uncomfortable truths that are really happening.
Okay,
This is the same criticism he had for playback. Y'all remember that? This is the exact same criticism. Oh, you're not going hard enough. Oh, you're not, bro, dude. Listen, you do realize that we get what you're trying to say with the conspiracy stuff, but you're not listening when we're telling you it's how you guys are saying it. You can say the same thing and people can get two different outcomes. You understand that, right? It's no different from when you see a salesman and a sales manager, right? The sales guy is having a hard time closing the deal, so he gets his manager. The manager comes out, he says the exact same thing the salesperson has been trying to say to the customer, and the customer gets it because the manager says it, but it's different. It's not what you say, bro. It's how you say it. It's Sneako. You say it too far. Bro, let me know if y'all can hear me. My bad. I've been going in. But no, we got new equipment coming in next week. So that should solve the issue. But what is it? But bro, it's how you say it, dog. It's just how you say it. You got to be able to tailor your message differently, dog. Okay, because when you get people pissed off, when you get people angry, they're gonna come for you. Okay, and you're activating people's fight or flight out here, bro. You got to chill. Okay, so Abba, he's woke. We all know he's woke. Preach, we all know they're woke, right? We all know these guys are woke, and we know that based off the content that they've been putting out there. We understand that. So when you sitting there, oh, they're not saying things the way I would say it. No, because they understand the landscape that they're dealing with. You don't, apparently. You don't understand. So how is it that we can understand the message they're putting out, but you can't? Hold up.
As Abba, who's a bot, okay? My only advice typically is that, and I think I'll repeat something I said all the time, is, and I take this my own advice, is only fight with one person at a time. I think I've even told you that on stream. I think off stream before. As long as you fight with one person at a time, usually okay. But when you start dipping like 2 or 3 or 4 different communities, shit gets like really, because like it's kind of, Abba basically just resaid what I said before, or we're saying the same thing, that like when you do one really bad thing and people start like catch their eye, people start to look for everything to axe you off of anything.
That's what I've been saying.
Like, it's happening right now with a bunch of left YouTubers, actually me and Vosh, where people are just going through and like spam reporting every single video in our VODs because they don't like whatever shit. That's always like the thing to be careful of. But like, hold on, when you say like, I have to stand up for myself, okay, for a second. When you say like, don't speak truth to power or don't like make people uncomfortable, you understand that when you're talking about me, that's a really silly thing to say, right?
You make people uncomfortable, but not the powers that be, because it wasn't just YouTube. I was wiped off of every single social media platform except for Instagram. There's a reason that happened. There's a microscope on me.
Okay, well, hold on. I don't want to like make this a dick waving competition, but like I've been banned off TikTok, I've been banned off Twitter, I've been banned off Twitch. Like, how many social media platforms have you been banned off of?
Except for Instagram.
Have you? Oh, did you up? Oh, speaking of Twitch, actually, real quick.
I got banned on Twitch for 2 days.
What was your ban for on Twitch?
Ban evasion.
Did you ever appeal that?
Yeah.
What did they say when you appealed?
They haven't replied. It's been like 2 weeks.
That's
They
weird.
paid ban evasion for an account you never had before?
Yeah, because if you didn't have an
I
account,
never streamed on Twitch, no. So it's very clear that they don't want me. I'm talking about shit that they don't want to hear.
Well, I'm pretty sure somebody played that clip when you doing that to that girl. They said, we don't want you doing that about Pokemon or anybody else. And they said, this guy got to go.
I think it's bigger than that clip. I think that's simplifying it for the audience that you have. I think it's much bigger. I think you're overlooking the COVID and the election misinformation part, which the first 2 strikes I got that happened even before that clip happened.
Well, I mean, listen, I can't speak to those 2 strikes. I will say that anytime I heard you speak about COVID or when you were hold on. Let me finish. When I've heard you speak about COVID stuff or election stuff, you didn't know what you were talking about 95% of the time. I think there's a giant difference between someone's talking about edgy research or things that are counter to the popular narrative, and then what you were doing was just rambling about shit you didn't know about.
Facts.
Yeah, you sounded like a loony conspiracy theorist half the time you spoke about these. And if somebody else won't tell you, I will. So I'm not surprised they nailed you.
What have I been telling y'all, dog? The Alex Jones syndrome, bro, where they rope you in with a little bit of facts about certain conspiracy topics, but then they start beating you over the head with these over-the-top claims. That's the issue that got Andrew Tate capped, and that's the same shit that got Sneako capped. Sneako, you were not correct about the conspiracies you had about COVID. You were wrong. You when you even got confronted, you were focusing on the mass aspect, which is not the case at all, bro. But like, you were wrong. Even the election fraud, you were wrong. You've proven that you can't handle sensitive topics properly, and that's what got you booted. So why are you trying to get them to talk about certain things in a different way or in the same way you did? They don't want to go down your your path, right? They don't want to follow in your footsteps, right? So they doing it their way, and it's been working for them, bro. Chill.
For that, there's sympathetic cases in which I think people make sensible cases against the COVID narrative, but you're not one of them. You were never one of them. You skipped information about it.
This information is being posted all the time online. You can make an Earth is Flat documentary. You can make all these conspiracy theories, but why are only certain conspiracy theorists labeled as harmful, and why are only certain conspiracy theorists taken off and removed? If you think I sound like a lunatic, but why is it that mine is the one that gets removed and other people?
It's the Alex Jones syndrome.
People who spread nonsense conspiracies get removed off YouTube every day. They just don't get to be as big as you. They didn't come in on the platform.
That's facts.
Some other shit where they were doing 1 minute podcasts that were like very kosher, and then once it had a big platform, all of a sudden they start talking loony conspiracy. But I can assure you, YouTube removes every single day a bunch of crazy conspiracy theorists who talk just as bad as you, if not much worse.
Say that was nonsense.
Bro, if I'd have watched you talk about COVID, I knew you didn't know what you're talking about.
What? Tell me something specific.
Bro, I'm not going to pull up the clips. I just tell
Okay,
you
then
that.
don't say it. Then don't.
I can. When you were talking about the masks, right, and how you were saying that the masks were used as a form of control, no, that's wrong. Okay, and there are actually certain benefits to even just wearing a basic mask. Now, does it fight against the illness? That's yet to be seen. Study says otherwise, right? It doesn't really, but the shit that you were talking about, how it was a means of control and they're gonna get us and this is how they're gonna give, it's like, bro, no, dog, you're completely wrong. You were horribly wrong on the mask shit, and you kept bringing it up, bro. That's not what it is. First of all, if you want to talk about being controlled, we are consumerism. The whole way society is structured is designed to control you. So by y'all don't even realize it, but you're born under control. You realize that, right? The average American who's born right now is at least 70 grand in debt. And that's another form of slavery, if you ask me.
Don't say it's nonsense. Don't overwrite it as like lunatic conspiracy theories if you can't say one thing I said that's nonsense.
Well, so hold on. So because I do a lot of vaccine studying. So like basically every comment you made about vaccines was like calling it the jab, saying that it was like government mandated shit that wasn't going to help you or make you feel any better. I don't know if you used the word poison ever in regards to it, but like basically everything you had to say about it was even like it. So like here's like a comparison I'm gonna make, and I hate this guy and I disagree with him, but have you heard of like Brett Weinstein?
Yeah.
That dude is old. I'm pretty sure that guy is pretty vaccine skeptic. He's talked about a lot of vaccine-related issues, but I think he's still on. I think he literally has a show on YouTube.
He does shit with Joe Rogan.
But he probably brings up like a lot of the points that filter down to you, but he says it in a way less inflammatory way. It doesn't sound like he's just like going crazy, like screaming about vaccine.
What's good, people? Welcome to the stream. Hit the like button on your way in.
Because Abed cannot give any specifics. He says overall it's nonsense, it's conspiracy theories, lunatic garbage. But if I'm saying similar things to Brett Weinstein and I removed it, it's pretty much
No. What you just said.
How you say it, not what you say.
What you just said.
If it triggers the bots, they're going to remove it.
Yes.
If I'm too aggressive, if I'm too mean about it, then they got to remove it because people get.
Yeah, but what you just said is
point.
That's not only true on YouTube. That's true in life, right? Like how you say things sometimes is more important than what you say.
Yes.
In fact, you should know this from like your pickup artist shit, right? Or from like red pill stuff in terms of talking to women or whatever. Like sometimes it's not exactly what you say. Sometimes it's how you say things. But that's true everywhere. There's no place in life where that's not true, right? Like it's not like if I got a guy that I'm talking about, and some guy's like, "Oh, is this guy very smart?" And I'm like, "Of course he's not smart. He's a dumb fuck," right? That sounds a lot different than somebody saying like, "Is that guy smart?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, you know, like he comes from like a really background. The guy never went to school, single mom or whatever. You know, like yeah, he doesn't know a lot about finance." Now I'm saying the same thing, but it's way fucking different, right? Somebody's gonna hear the first thing and they'll lose their mind. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, shit, okay, of course I understand."
Yes.
Even if it's the same thing, like how you phrase things or how you approach things, it's not so much that you're giving different information. Instead, it makes the intention behind the information look a lot different. So like there are some vaccine skeptic people that like I hear them talk and I hate what they say, but it's probably coming from like a decent place, like a well-meaning place. But there are other vaccine skeptic people I hear where it's like, oh, this guy's just like filled with like vitriol and hate, and that's all he's about. Not necessarily saying you are, but I'm saying like how you say things is pretty important.
Did Alex Jones get sued for $1 billion? Did Alex Jones get sued for $1 billion, bro? Off that, was it the Sandy Hook? Y'all let me know in the chat, bro. Because I vaguely read a headline somewhere. I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but I know he's been going through his court proceedings. But like this, he's right, dude. There are real life consequences to just saying shit, bro. And not only is Alex Jones saying that stuff on YouTube, he's now facing real life consequences of these defamations, bro. This is how serious this shit can get. Like, you can't just be out here saying shit about vaccines, saying shit about COVID, putting weird ass conspiracies out there. You're doing it for shock value. That's just what it is, bro. So he's right. How you say things makes a lot of difference, bro, between how you move in this world. Okay, if you want people to stand in your way or you want people to help you grow, it depends on how you say things to them. Just keep that in mind.
Okay, I think I proved my point by saying
how
Abba labeled me as a crazy lunatic conspiracy theorist and could not say one thing.
Yeah, because you know what? When I hear retarded,
you didn't even respond to him.
Not to keep it in my memory, and you said so much retarded dumb stuff on your streams, I just would erase it immediately afterwards.
Destiny, you've heard this repeated in your panels. XQC said dumb shit. That other guy on the Muda, the Indian dude, said it's retarded, and every single time I was like, okay, what's dumb about what I said? And nobody knows anything. They just don't like the way I said it, so they label it retarded and write it off instead of listening to what I'm saying, because it doesn't matter to them. They'll little bro me because they're 35 and they think that they know more than what I'm talking about, and they've been brainwashed at this point.
What?
They don't feel like they need to listen to me, but it's fine. They never know why they think I'm retarded. They just say I'm retarded, overwrite me, and then move on.
Did you not just listen to what they said, bruh? Yo, like, are you this fucking dense, dude? What is wrong with this kid? Yo, something is wrong with this guy. Yo, you are making yourself look crazy. Bro, he's like that crazy person that doesn't know he's crazy. Y'all understand this, right? Like, he's saying that everyone is calling him crazy while behaving in an absurd manner that is leading to that same label. Like, bro, the fact that you're completely oblivious. What? You're oblivious to your actions, dog, and you're not even listening to them. You making yourself look, nigga, you making me crazy just looking at this shit, bro. I'm feeling like I'm getting gaslit right now. It's what the fuck? What is going on, bro?
Yeah, that's generally how it works. When I watch something that's incredibly stupid on somebody's stream, I turn it off and move on to the next thing. And so, no, I'm gonna finish.
If you're a commentary channel, maybe you should have some points to bring up.
If you want me to do an actual debate with you where I go and grab clips, I would normally, but everything's deleted, so a little bit hard to quote all the dumb shit you said. But
hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Come on, let's get the likes up.
Stop watching it. Now you can go watch a debate with Destiny, and you could probably find a bunch of stuff that you said that was dumb. Just because I can't quote it to you doesn't mean you didn't say it. Just because my memory can't remember doesn't mean it didn't happen.
You're getting a little heated about it. I can remember all of Destiny's points that he brings up and tell you why I think he's wrong about it.
Okay, well, congratulations. You got a better memory than me.
I wish they would have just pressed them on that. Be like, yeah, okay, tell me one. Because you're trying to get us to tell you what we disagree with you on the COVID nonsense, right? Okay, and you holding us on the spot. I wish they would have just held them on the spot. Okay, no. You memorize all of my points, but okay, what are they?
Yeah, I know, but for you to have such a strong opinion about what I believe and to say it's dumb, stupid, retarded, and all this, and then not know one reason is pretty predictable. And we've heard it over and over again. DGG, everybody.
They just gave you 2 reasons, bro. Bro, you making yourself look crazy. I hope you understand this, bro. Like, the fact that what is JiDion doing back there? Can we check up on JiDion, bro? He looking bored as hell. Like, all right, bro, I'm just here. He's like that friend, you know, when you go to your friend's house and they're being lectured by their mama, right? In this case, Sneako is getting lectured by his uncle, good old Uncle Abba. He's just trying to let him go. Let him know what's going on. And JiDion is just sitting back there like, all right, here we go again. Every time I come to this nigga's house, bro, he's always in trouble.
In this chat has heard it over and over again. I'll question people. Why do you think it's stupid? They don't know.
I think there's a different barrier for like the expectation of knowing particular things depending on the environment you're confronting somebody.
They don't even know
So like what? No, hold on. So like here's the thing, right? So this is something that I'll repeat a lot on stream. So my first relationship, well, my second one, my kid's mom, got really physically abusive. There's a lot of crazy shit that happened, and we fought over the dumbest things. It's so stupid every fucking time. It was like the most random stupid shit. But if something, and it was a lot. I called the cops on her 3 times. It was a crazy relationship. But if somebody say, "Oh, really? You fought over dumb shit,"
Destiny, what the fuck? Yo, my dude's in some serious domestic situations, my guy. Holy shit. He's like, I called the cops multiple times, bro. Like, hey, yo, yo, damn, bro. Hey, don't sleep on Destiny, bro. This dude has lived. This dude sound like he's lived, bro. Like, don't sleep on this dude.
What'd you fight over? Name 2 things. I actually don't know if I could. I don't know. I don't remember the specifics. I think as humans, I think we remember kind of these broad like characterizations of things, but we don't archive like every single individual fact because we're not computers.
Guys, hit the like button. Get the likes up. All right, likes are free. All right, so is the show. Let's help a brother out, please.
We usually come away from a feeling. We usually come away from an event with a certain feeling or emotion about it, and that's all we really take with us.
Like how Abba did going into this call, with a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings about how I'm stupid, but nothing to back.
Well, no. Hold on. To be clear, wait. Abba came to this call to argue. Really? Did he really just? Oh, he mad. Wait, is my stream dead? Wait.
Oh, I think he left.
Yeah, that's why I just said.
He left. Oh, he said what he said like a bitch and ran off. Oh, wow.
But if something, and it was a lot. I called the cops on her 3 times. It was
okay, listen. Destiny is just getting done trying to relate to him by giving him a personal example, right? On why, like, you need to understand, you need to take accountability for certain things. And this dude, your response is what?
Crazy relationship. But if somebody would say, "Oh, really? You fought over dumb shit? What'd you fight over? Name 2 things." I actually don't know if I could. I don't know. I don't remember the specifics. I think as humans, I think we remember kind of these broad like characterizations of things, but we don't archive like every single individual fact because we're not computers. We usually come away from a feeling. We usually come away from an event with a certain feeling or emotion about it, and that's all we really take with us.
Like how Abba did going into this call, with a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings about how I'm stupid, but nothing to back.
Well, no. Hold on. To be clear, wait. Abba came to this call to argue.
Wow.
Really? Did he really just? Oh, he mad.
Wow, that's what a baby does. That's not an alpha thing to do. I notice a lot of alpha males tend to, the YouTube alphas, y'all tend to do this, bro. Like, why you running? Where you going, bro? Like, who? No one think you're the only one making yourself look stupid. But then the funny, and this is a sad thing, bro, because I'm starting to realize that you don't realize that you're making yourself look stupid, right? That's why when you're from your perspective, when you're looking out to everybody else who are criticizing you, you're thinking that we're calling you stupid and we're ridiculing you. It's not the case, bro. My man's just sat down with you and asked you a question. How did you and your actions participate in you getting banned? And you couldn't even honestly answer that question because you're literally incapable of seeing the error of your ways. So it's not that, bro, this is actually kind of sad. Like I don't know if this guy actually has like a crazy issue, bro, but like you don't realize that you are making yourself look stupid, bro. You see, this is what happened when you guzzle way too much red pill, bro. This is the end result, bro. You become a total pussified bitch, okay? You can't even handle confrontations anymore, okay? Because you think you're so right. But y'all got to stop popping these pills, okay? It's not good for your health. There's too many pills out here, okay? Bruh, you just ran? That is crazy. And you know what? You notice something? He never actually challenged Alba. He never actually challenged the guy that did the video on him, even though he has to do the video. And then when he got put on the spot, tried to pass the rock to fucking JiDion, which is crazy.
Wait, is my stream dead?
Oh,
nah, bro, he ran.
Yeah, that's why I just said really.
Yeah, he said, I came into this call to argue and do this. I didn't come to this call.
No, yeah, fuck. I was just going to say that. Yeah, to be clear, Abba came into this call to
buddy.
chat with me and Dan about, oh, well, fuck.
See, this guy always runs away from accountability. That's why I find these red pill dudes often really cringe to me. It's like all accountability for women, none for themselves.
Facts. Bro, everybody, like, listen, bro, everybody has been like, even the our community that call this shit out, right? When we call this stuff out, like what we're saying is, okay, we get it, dude. Like, we understand what you mean about the women and the modern women trope and all that. We get it. But like, it seems like we're not we're not looking at our shit. Because, I mean, even the guy you guys follow, Jordan Peterson, he says, clean up your room. Okay, so when I look around and I'm seeing a lot of these dudes preaching this Manosphere high value bullshit, and I'm looking in their closets and it's dirty, and I see fucking drawers with fucking skid marks going down the fucking line over there, bro. Your fucking closets filled with shit, right? And then some of these other people over here, you don't even want to know what's coming out of their fucking closets, right? Y'all don't have your rooms clean, yet you over here shitting on, like, listen, I get it, dude. Like, is the dating world fucked up? Yes. Are men at a disadvantage in society? Yes. We understand that. But putting the microscope on women doesn't solve the fact that we have issues too. Like, how are we solving our mental issues? You can't sit there and tell me that self-help is working, because self-help doesn't help. Matter of fact, self-help tends to make things worse, okay? And you can't tell me the Manosphere is helping, because the Manosphere is not. Let's be real. The Manosphere hasn't been helping for years. I mean, it started out with the intention of doing that, but eventually it died off. Like, we don't have legitimate avenues. So when we criticize this stuff, we're just letting you know that we also need to take accountability, because there's no one else telling you that. Y'all would rather listen to people who massage their egos and say it's not your fault. They're turning y'all into victims. Like, y'all realize that, right? They're making y'all victims. Y'all realize that. Sneako is the proof of that. How many? Over 800,000 people followed his new Red Pill channel. Over 800,000 people. Almost a million, baby. Almost a million people. Y'all understand this? Are following that kind of ideology. That's crazy. A lot of these guys, they're not ready. They're not ready. They blame women for being emotional, but they're emotional themselves. How do you rage quit a fucking conversation and you won't even being attacked? Like, he's fucking right, dude. A lot of these alphas, these YouTube alphas, they always run from, dude, they always run from pressure. They can throw shit, but they can't take shit back. They can't. Because then you throw shit back at them. Oh, you're attacking me. You're meaning me. You're calling me an idiot. What? No, bro. Like, you acting stupid. We just letting you know. No, how am I acting stupid? You're not saying what you really need to say. Like, bro, I have been saying it. I just been saying it in a different way. No, you got to be as harsh as me, but you got banned being harsh. Well, you're fake. Tell me how I was wrong. I just told you. Like, bro, I feel crazy watching this shit. Like, oh, bro.
Bad things happen to you. It's always the world. Like, I can't take you seriously as a man when you get up on this screen and you're crying about how things have happened to you, but you don't see the ways in which you contributed. Even when I fuck up, I understand. Like, listen, I remember this happened to me maybe 5 years back, right? Mm-hmm. I ended up getting jumped when I left a club at one point, okay? What had happened was that?
Shit, JiDion's back.
Something to eat.
Okay. All right, man, go enjoy yourself.
Love you, buddy.
So,
wait, are you guys in Miami right now, or?
Yeah, I'm in Miami.
Okay, cool. We might, if you want to get something to eat later when he's less mad. I'm here for a week and a half, so. But yeah,
bro, JiDion had to call back to apologize. You prematurely ended his stream, dog. He had to call back in to apologize, bro. You asked for this conversation while this nigga was on stream. And then you go in and end the stream because you couldn't handle the pressure. And he had to call back to be the bigger man. And he's not even involved in your bullshit. Yo. Hey, bro, how much you bet Sneako is going to beat the fuck out of that bag tonight? You want to bet, bro? How much you want to bet, bro? He's about to beat the fuck out of this bag, dog. It's so rad. The nigga is big mad right now. How much y'all want to bet? I got 5 on it right now, dog. My nigga, as soon as they end that stream, my nigga is beating the hell out of this bag. This dude is mad right now, bro. He is out of options. You feel me, bro? He's out of options, bro, and yet you still pulling this bullshit. How are people supposed to reach you when you acting unreachable, bro? You gotta chill, bro.
Miami?
Yeah, I live down at I think I live like 5 minutes west of you guys. Yeah.
All right. You know, you guys want to hear something? I think you guys are gonna be proud of me.
Go for it. What's up?
I've realized I'm not a debater. I'm a master debater.
Nice.
And I just realized, man, I know my lane. So I'm gonna let you guys do the debate stuff. I'm gonna gladly watch with my popcorn, mouth full. But you guys have a W stream.
Are you trying to end the stream, bro?
W's in the stream right now. Spam the W's up, chat, right now. All right, bye, Abba. Bye, Destiny.
Abba, when you want me on your dating show, you can talk to me nice again. Bye.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, bro. Wow, you came back after he called back to apologize on your behalf to just go ahead and end the stream. Wow. You a beta, bro. You a beta. Hey, Sneako, you a beta, bro. You are hoe. Like that was such a hoish behavior, my dude. Like you acting like an angry girlfriend, bro. That's what it is, dog. Oh wow. You had to come back to end the stream while he called back to apologize on your behalf. Bro, you admitted it. That was his stream that you asked to be on. You prematurely ended his stream twice on them niggas. And it's not like these are average YouTubers, bro. They got like high sub counts. On average, over I think Destiny's over 500,000. Abba's definitely over 500,000. So they're not just any fucking content creator you could just fuck around with, bro. So you not only that, bro, you call up the challenge, you don't challenge, you prematurely leave, they call up to fucking apologize on your behalf, and you come back and just still ruin the situation, and you still don't realize how you're constantly standing in your own way. Like, you don't realize this shit? Like, you are constantly just shooting yourself in the foot, and you don't even realize it. See, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of these Manosphere leaders, y'all just got to be careful. We see the fact that a lot of these boys have not grown up. All right, it's hurt people hurting people. A lot of emotional boys out here who have not emotionally matured, and we can see that. And it's not just Sneako; it's a lot of these guys. I mean, we see Myron. We just analyzed the kickout cams, right? The kickout cams are pretty much an excuse for Myron to pretty much express his beta male meltdown rage, because he gets triggered by some of those girls that push back. Now, some of those kickout cams, it's well deserved, and I don't feel sorry for any of them girls out there, because listen, if you willingly go on a Fresh and Fit show as a woman and you don't do your research, I'm sorry, honey. You listen. I'm surprised you made it past middle school. Like, that's all I gotta say. But just dog, like, this is what I'm talking about, people. The Manosphere is just filled with emotional people. We don't have rational people here. That's why, like, a lot of these things, bro, y'all don't want to stay tuned for this weekend's story, bro. All right. Because this weekend's story, we exposing Andrew Tate. We exposing Andrew Tate again, bro. A lot of these dudes, it's for the money. The red pill ain't what it used to be. It's for the money, bro. They're weaponizing. Listen, it's nothing but emotional men weaponizing the emotions of other men to make money. If you wanna define what the new age red pill is, it's emotional men weaponizing the emotions of men to make money. Just saying.
Damn.
Isaiah, what's good?
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm out too.
Oh yeah. No, sorry, dude. You're in the middle of a bunch of wild stream drama. Don't worry. We're in the streamer world. We're all Kanye West. Just it is what it is.
It's just, bro. I came on the stream to talk economics and record labels, and then it turned into like, bro, quote the dumb stuff I've said before.
You understand my empathy drives on working on Max here. I'm sympathetic for him and empathetic to some extent, because like he probably had one of the biggest ricochets of like a rubber bands in career terms of like all time, right? Like he went from like being kind of like decently popular to grow, and the past year he shut up immensely, had a 6-figure month on YouTube, and then next month was deleted off the internet.
It's hard.
Absolutely.
That's a tough.
I understand him not.
Hey, Sneako.
Like I don't.
Sneako. Well, my boy just said you got to figure out how to swallow that pill instead of getting other people to pop the same pill you popping. You need this. What he just said is a tough pill that you need to swallow, like for real, bro. Because he did face the biggest boomerang, bro. Like the fastest rise, almost $1 million within a year, makes $100K within a month. Fast money, like everything. This is when you hit that curve on YouTube with that algorithm where your life starts to change, when you start making life-changing money per month. And he was on the cusp of that, and then the rug gets pulled. That's a hard pill to swallow, bro. It's a tough pill to swallow. You need to focus on that rather than just fucking blaming other people. Analyze what you did wrong. That's all we're saying. Because I'm gonna tell you this, buddy. You come out here with your new channel that you got with the same kind of mentality, because it seems from my perspective you haven't grown. You gonna get capped. Like you gonna get capped. Like what the fuck?
I hear this shit right now about how like it's my fault, I need to do this and blah blah blah. Like everybody's out to get. I can understand that emotional response. I always say like I don't expect anybody to change their mind immediately. I wouldn't. I don't. I'm stubborn. But yeah, at some point he needs to he has to step back and be like, okay, what is like within my control? Like what can I do? You know, like when I like, because I've gotten banned from so much shit at this point. Like when I get banned, my first day I'll always say this, like I'm gonna be mad as fuck. I'm gonna blame the world because fuck the world and it's not fair and it's not, it's bullshit. And I'll complain about that and I'll feel that. But then like day 2 is like, okay, well, what can I do now? Because there's no point in crying over spilt milk. I'm not gonna be sad over shit that's happened. Life isn't fair, but so the fuck what? Like let's see what we do next. What other platform can we build? How can I change my behavior, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You have to be able to do that second step, or else like my worry for Sneako is he's gonna be a guy like basically ranting about the Matrix, you know, to 45 viewers on Rumble 6 months from now.
Hey, the nigga got soy sauce drumsticks with mac with no cheese, my nigga. Hey, it's worse. It's worse than 43 live viewers, my boy. He's out here preaching to people while eating fucking soggy ass soy fucking drumsticks, bro, with the fork, dog. The cardinal sin. How you gonna eat mac with no cheese, bro? It's called mac and cheese, dog. You fucking, hey, it's worse than 48 live viewers, bro. I feel you. And I don't even know if Rumble paying you. Like, I don't even know if Rumble paid like that, dog. And from the looks of it, it's not paying, dog. But yo, hey, you know who needs a woman right now? Sneako. Hey, you look like you could use a warm meal, like a meal, like an actual food.
Like everybody, and then he's gonna get banned from Rumble somehow when they get bigger and pick up sponsors, and he's gonna be like, "This is bullshit." Andrew Tate abandoned me.
The reason why I'm mad is I think it's sad. I think it's so avoidable, and we all said it was avoidable.
Yeah,
that's why I'm mad.
Yeah,
That's
as soon as he
why I'm
started fighting with like KSIs and like started to get more unhinged and like fighting with every single fucking person, and like wasn't like willing to like chill just a little bit, like cool your jets.
It's like watching somebody who drinks and drive get in a car accident, and then you ask him why, and then they say the other driver was stupid.
That's facts.
Like, you don't see it, and you're gonna keep drinking and driving. Okay, then go do whatever you want to do. At some point, I'm not gonna emotionally invest myself into making sure. And like, I didn't even. He got mad at me because I didn't cover the topic.
Well, probably because he was asking, he probably wanted favorable coverage. That's probably what he was.
Which is such bullshit. Don't ask me for that. If I don't say nothing, it's generally because I have nothing positive to say most of the time.
Sure.
That's why that was me doing you a solid. I didn't.
That's how most people operate, bro. Like they don't say nothing. That's probably because they ain't got nothing good to say. It's an old saying, bro. Your mama should have told that. Say, boy, if you ain't got nothing nice to say to somebody, keep your mouth shut. That's an age-old goddamn saying, bro. Like for real. Like he forced the hand, and he fucked up. You know, he fucked up. But like what Destiny said was facts, man. You warred with too many people, bro. When you start fighting too many people and you start getting more and more on a hinge, bro, like something's gonna happen. And again, bro, like cancellation is not good, like obviously, but not when you know, like listen, it's like you telling somebody that, hey, this is what's gonna happen if you keep going, and they thumb their nose at you, right? And then when it finally happens, they're expecting you to like say, well, why didn't you tell me? It's like, wait, nigga, I did tell you. I told you so. right? Oh, this isn't about I told you so. No, I literally told you so. I told you this was gonna happen. You were gonna go get capped, and you did. I told you so. You can't act brand new, bruh. You can't do that. Like, you are literally giving the red pill the biggest L. And I'm not saying the red pill as a whole, like his brand and his style, because I'm telling you, the Tate pill and the Sneako pill, I don't know what you would call that side of the pills. Stop popping these pills, okay? But their version of the red pill, okay, they fucked it up. They fucked it up. There's a bunch of emotional dudes listening to this bullshit. They can't even take accountability. That's why it makes sense when we criticize them. They think we're hating. It's like, nigga, we're not hating. We're just holding y'all accountable because it seems like everybody here in this manosphere is popping the same pill. And I'm sorry, not everybody wants to pop the pills y'all popping. Okay, I don't want to pop any pills. No, thank you. Okay, but like, we see that y'all who are popping these pills are you're falling into cults, bro. Like, there's no other way to explain this shit. Like, y'all need to chill on this stuff. Real talk.
I'm going to get here and do some fucking,
PR stunt for you, basically.
I don't do that for nobody. I'm not going to do that. So I was hitting up offline, be like, yo, be careful. He didn't want to hear. He said, yo, these guys are whack. They didn't cover. I said, you want me to cover it? I'll cover it, and I'll say the truth. Now, you don't need to like it. I don't really care at this point. But to me, there's just something really annoying about people who just expect everybody else to take accountability but don't understand their own involvement in the situation. I get what you're saying about being maximum empathy, but at some point when everybody warns you what it is, and it's a different thing if something happens to you randomly, and then someone's like, yo, this is your fault. I can understand you being salty about that.
Yeah.
When like everybody's warning you. Everyone on the face of the planet is telling you you're going too fast and you don't give a shit. And then afterwards, you want to act all mad about everything.
That's you. That's
you.
You
lose a lot of my sympathy.
That's you.
I think it's
We
funny.
all saw you.
Yeah, I think there's probably a stream clip as soon as I think I literally said exactly to him that, like, bro, you got to be careful because when you're on top and everybody's behind you, you'll feel like the wind is in your sails and you can take on the fucking world. But as soon as like the tides turn a little bit, you're going to be the loneliest motherfucker on the planet. And it always happens.
Bro. Yo, Destiny's a wise guy, bro. He's a wise cat. I like him, dog, because that's facts. Think about it. Sneako feels like everybody's attacking him right now. He feels like everybody's against him. He feels like Abba is against him, but he's not seeing. I don't know if y'all know what I'm trying to say when somebody doesn't see literally the errors of their ways, but then it's like this, right? When it's like this. When a buddy gets in a relationship. And guys, when they get into a relationship, you can't tell them nothing about that girl, right? Even though us on the sidelines, we looking at it and saying, "Hey, listen, bro, your girl is a little too friendly to other dudes." Okay, we catching vibes right now that you not seeing, but your buddy falling in love, so he's not gonna see that. And then all of a sudden, he calls you up on the phone and says, "Yo, dog, I've been cheated on, man. Like, you wouldn't believe it." And you're like, "Oh, dog, really?" Right? Why didn't you tell me? Because, when you all sit around after he calls you up, right, you tell him, you're like, "Yo, bro, I know she was always on something. I know." And then they'll sit there and tell you, "Oh, well, why didn't you tell me about that?" It's like, bro, we tried to warn you, dog, like, but you didn't listen. That's Sneako right now. That's Sneako's case, okay? Sneako, all right, and YouTube was basically his girlfriend. And when YouTube dumped him, because we were all trying to tell him, "Hey, listen, stop doing this shit, because like this is gonna happen." His buddy Abba tried to tell him, he didn't want to. And when YouTube finally left, he's like, "Yo, why don't you talk about this, bro? Why don't you talk about this?" And everybody was like, "Bro, we did. We all told you that this is what happens when you talk rough or you talk crazy to YouTube, okay? She don't like when you talk crazy to her, okay? Because when you talk crazy to her, all that rah-rah red pill shit, but guess what? YouTube, hey, listen, it's actually ran by a woman. So she could take her ass and leave, bro, and not have to pay you shit. Matter of fact, she taking all your shit, not half your shit. She taking all your shit, bro. She left you with fucking soggy ass mac with no cheese and goddamn drumsticks eating out here with a fork, bro. That's what she left you with. All right, can you swallow that pill, my dude? Can you swallow this fucking pill right now, dog? Because I don't think that you're understanding.
Nobody has the internet jerk wave in their favor forever. Like the tides turn, like the waves ebb and flow. You can't pull that shit off forever, and you have to be like in a comfortable spot so that like when people start to hate on you, you're like, oh, you know, I'm fine, I can chill or whatever. But if you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, once the like waves are against you, like it's always the end. That's like the death knell.
He
for,
feels
like,
alone right now.
that dies that way.
Yeah, and there's two separations when it comes to like what's smart and what's right. And I try to make that distinction in the video. I'm like, I think it's absolutely wrong that he got deplatformed.
For sure, I agree. Yeah,
but there's a difference between that and what's smart. I agree, you shouldn't get deplatformed. But if you're out there simulating yourself, fucking other people, if you're talking about COVID during the pandemic where, you know, YouTube is extremely sensitive about all this information, you don't do proper research, you don't like think about what the fuck that is that you're saying. When you're doing that, you're playing stupid.
Yeah, it's wild as fuck, but I actually can't believe I'm saying this. This is like a weird thing, but do you know who Low Tier God is?
Yes, I do know who he is.
Yeah, that guy actually, every single thing he's had to say on stuff related to this is completely right. He's like, bro, like people don't want this shit on their platforms. Like it's as simple as that. And until you need to start looking at it like that, like what do they want on their platforms? If you're trying to think of like, well, what's right and what's moral and what's, you know, supposed to be blah, 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 like you're fucked. You're like, that's not how these platforms work. They're thinking about like their business, about their bottom line, and they don't want to carry like ultra risky content and shit. And that's just the facts. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Altruism can be dangerous sometimes.
That's a tough truth. I don't know. I just don't understand this kind of autistic, like, this is the truth, and I'm going to say no matter what. And because I believe it, it's like, you know what? Everything you say comes with a certain level of responsibility, especially when somebody's paying your bills. It's like, you got to understand how you're talking about these topics because it affects their bottom line. So you got to be smart. I'm not saying you can't say what you want to say, but if you're not even going to take the time to think it through, I mean...
Bro, he has not. No, bro. No, he has not thought it through, dog. Bro, I'm telling you, my boy, he has not learned his lesson. Don't sleep on that.
Interest. I don't think it's right. But it's just like, how do you think this kind of stuff should unfold, in your opinion?
For me, like, how should people like Sneako be dealt with?
No, what can we reasonably expect from platforms? I'm not asking.
Idealistic. I think platforms need to fucking nut up. Okay, the idea, like. I just think platforms are pussies these days. I understand the expectation is going to act like pussies, but like when fucking Google is like pulling shit from people off of YouTube, like, bro, nobody's going to stop using fucking YouTube because Sneako's on YouTube. Like, don't be fucking crazy. You know, like I feel like platforms, for some reason, they give in so easily. And like, I really don't. I know people say, oh, public pressure, blah, blah. I don't think the public pressure is there that much. I think the platforms are just super babies about it. But I mean, like, that's how they're going to act. I understand.
I agree with Destiny, but I also disagree because, I mean, advertisers is one of the biggest ways, because you really think about it, this is the big way that YouTube makes money, and it's able to develop pretty much contracts with the content creators as soon as they reach a certain level. So realistically, in order to keep their advertisers, which is one of their main source of revenue, yeah, of course, if it's something that's gonna go against that, you're gonna see, basically you're seeing the cableization of the internet. I hope you guys understand what's happening, right? YouTube is turning into cable, just like cable was being controlled by advertisers, because that's how a lot of their bills got paid. YouTube is turning into that. Why? Because for the longest time, if y'all don't realize it, YouTube was losing money. They were hemorrhaging money. Matter of fact, hey, let me know if they've made a profit yet. I don't know if they've made a profit yet as like their own entity, not part of Google, but like as their own entity as YouTube. Because I remember there were articles that were coming out years ago about YouTube just like not making money. They were being subsidized a lot. So that's why they care a lot about advertising, bro, because that's one of their main sources of revenue. So I think the problem is we don't understand the difference between public entities and private institutions. Okay, and in this case, private institutions or corporations are people. Okay, that was signed into law. Okay, that was a thing. Okay, that corporations are people. YouTube on paper is a person. Okay, and this person has the freedom of speech. Okay, and it has the freedom to let you on its platform, but it also has the freedom to kick you off of its platform. YouTube is not the government, although it's the elements of the government that can influence YouTube decisions, like that Senate, that you ended up on, right? That Senate floor, and they played your video and shit. There are elements to that. That's true. But ultimately, they're a private corporation. And I don't think you guys are understanding that. You're mixing public entities and private entities and their jobs, okay? Just like you don't have a right to have somebody walk up into your house and start telling you what to do and how to run your shit and be rude to your guests and your family members, okay? Because they have the right to kick you out the house. The same thing it is with YouTube. That's why I don't think you content creators in the Manosphere should be viewing this as a legitimate business. It's a job. A lucrative one, right? But it's a job.
You remember Adpocalypse happened?
Yep.
Somebody started reporting the fact that there's a bunch of weird stuff on YouTube, and all of a sudden advertisers start pulling their dollars.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, right?
I think that was in response. Was that the Jake Paul shit, or was that before that?
I think it might have been something else. I can't remember what the thing is. Now, imagine how easy it is for anybody to say, this is what male creators are doing on YouTube. They run his clip. How many advertisers do you think are going to pull?
No, I mean, I understand. Like, it could get bad. It's always random. You never know. But like, yeah, it could get really bad, of course.
Right. Because that's stuff that's kind of hard to defend, or how hard to.
Yeah, no, I agree. But the only thing that sucks is that, like, at some point you would hope, and I know it's naive maybe, but like you'd hope that like companies would take like some sort of like principled stance on things. And it's like, well, you know, maybe it's
Destiny, you can't hope. Hope is no different than expectations. And just like expectations, you will always be disappointed, okay? Don't hope on a corporation to change from a guy, okay? You don't get disappointed real fucking quick.
important that we have like edgy content, or maybe it's important that we not like, you know, like I think that what?
Just like 30 minutes ago, you and Dan were fighting me tooth and nail on like some kind of pro-capitalist thing where companies will fuck over anybody to make their bottom line and make all their investment back. You don't think YouTube operates in that capacity at all?
Yeah,
you're talking about principles of a company, and like just earlier, just talking about like it's a capitalistic investment when it comes to artists and how they treat them.
Yep. So the difference is that like different people or different entities can bear different things. And I tend to judge people on what they can bear. So like when I say that like I don't really approve of gambling that much, I don't think I take a gambling sponsor, and I end up doing it and people judge me for it, it's like, that's fair. You can judge me. I make a lot of fucking money. I don't need to take a gambling sponsorship to survive, right? But if there's like a 200 viewer streamer and they're like, oh, I don't know how I feel about gambling, and then a big sponsorship comes by and, you know, 200 viewers, damn, that's a lot more to that person. I can understand their situation being a bit more compromised. I don't know if the entire music industry could exist offering every individual talent preferable contracts. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. But I do know that Google could have more of a backbone and resist some sort of advertiser pressure for at least a little bit, to show that like, hey, listen, like we can have a diversity of content. People aren't going to fucking mass leave the platform. Like,
yeah, but for that to happen, they would have to be heavily subsidized by Alphabet. You got to understand that they need advertisers' money. Advertisers' money pays, bro. When you start getting big pharma buying ads, big pharma buys ads in the billions. Okay, that's billions with a B, bro. A big fat B, a big old B, bro. Like I'm telling you, once you start getting that farm, bro, you think they give a shit about Sneako being on a platform talking all this crazy shit when you got big pharma that's throwing literally billions of dollars at you every month? I don't know if it's every month or year. I don't know. Like, bro, it's a crazy amount, bro. They don't care. They don't care, bro. Like, you got to understand, bro. YouTube is becoming cable. It's the new digital cable. You got to understand that. Streaming services is basically what a digital is, basically what YouTube is. I don't know if YouTube has its own thing, but like it's the new digital cable ran by advertisers, because at the end of the day, we got to make money. Everybody's got to eat. Listen, y'all can't forget where y'all at. America at the end of the day is a corporation. All right. That's why everything moves so fast. When you go to a foreign country, everything's slowed down. You notice it's very slow compared to America's fast lane, because America's fast lane, and not just America, but most Western countries, right? You know, things are moving so fast because everything's a business. Okay, so you come here for opportunity and then you go do something else, right? That's just what it is. So when you come here, you have to abide by corporations. And guess what? Each corporation is owned by another corporation that's owned by another corporation that's owned by even bigger corporation that's even owned by another one. So they don't give a fuck about your money. They don't give a fuck about your content. And most importantly, and I want you to understand this, Sneako, because I think this is a hard pill for you and a bunch of red pillars that follow you to understand. They most definitely do not give a fuck about you. That's it, bro. Bro, that's just what it is. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Swallow that fucking pill. How about that?
That you guys are having this reaction. I think most of you come crawling back. Like, I think Google could bear it a bit more, but that's just how I feel.
No, Google,
I mean,
Google.
was...
Listen, if Google doesn't have to shoulder the money, they won't. Listen, Jeff Bezos pays virtually nothing in taxes. All right, he has the ability to pay a lot of money in taxes, but because there are loopholes offered to him, he takes advantage of it. Matter of fact, on paper, it shows that he's eligible for welfare. Yo, get me tax accountant like that, bro. Get me Jeff Bezos tax accountant to make a billionaire qualify for welfare. Make that make sense, people. But you see that, and I'm sure he probably took it. Why? Because he himself, he operates on that mindset, bro. He's like, where can I cut costs and maximize profits? You understand that, right? Corporations, their sole purpose is to maximize profits, okay? So if they can cut nickel and dime, that's what he's doing. Okay? Like, no, if Google doesn't have to shoulder the cost of financing YouTube as much, they wouldn't have to take that route. Just about any other corporation does that. Matter of fact, they do that to the tune of robbing us taxpayers blind, because a lot of these companies, they're being subsidized by the government. The government is literally paying them because apparently it's what we're letting their lobbyists let them do. So they're getting money to subsidize a lot of the shit. Like fucking a lot of these military industrial companies, right? They're heavily subsidized by your tax dollars. So if those companies don't have to shoulder the full cost of what it is to produce things, the cost of goods, right? And in basic business, it's called COGS, right? If they don't have to shoulder that cost and another entity is willing to do that, they'll take that money.
Like a person with individual principles, but I think as a company, it's just really thinking about profits for the most part. I think it's principles or whatever it professes, I think we both know that shit's secondary if non-existent. So
of course, but I mean, the
way YouTube acts is exactly how I would expect the capitalistic company that you guys described earlier to act.
But the hope,
I'm going to prioritize profit.
Yeah, the hope would be that in like it for the long-term health of the market, like we're not. If we keep running down this path, it's probably not going to be where we want to be. It's probably not a good thing, right?
Oh, I agree.
Because
but that's hopeful thinking. I think Abba kind of got that debate. I think he's a little bit more based in that one than Destiny. And don't get me wrong, I think Destiny definitely brought up some good points. But then again, bro, you're basing it on hope. Okay, corporations are going to act like corporations until the corporations die. Okay, all right, until there's another Lehman Brothers moment. All right, so that's just the way the cookie crumbles. All right, they're not gonna change, they're not gonna do whatever. It is what it is, bro. They're gonna us hoping it's not, bro, it's not gonna happen, bro. Greed is built into capitalism. It's part of the fabric woven into it. Okay, and matter of fact, a lot of this shit, you almost listen, y'all don't get it. Corruption at a high level is part of the game. Like that I mean, we refuse to believe it because we got brought up on ideals and shit, but corruption is part of the game. The markets were never truly free. You're always going to have some form of insider trading. You're always going to have some form of nonsense going on behind the scenes. This shit's never, listen, the moment you wise up to that, listen, the whole Robin Hood situation that happened with GameStop should have told y'all a lot. Just letting you know that. The way the government came to the aid of these companies and fucked over the retail investors, that should have told you where society lies and how capitalism really works. So Destiny, he's hopeful. I get it, but I think Abba, he's got that argument. Guys, that's all I got for this, bro. I appreciate y'all for being here, guys. Yesterday we had a programming stream. Okay, guys. So listen, we got started. We built a little app over there on another channel called The New World Order. The link is going to be in the description. Okay, so if you want to learn the basics of programming, getting into Python, and getting started and just getting into the tech world, all right, go ahead and sub to that channel. And we don't only always talk about that, we also talk about, politics and all the other stuff like that too as well. So definitely go check out the channel. And if you're interested in getting started in programming, go ahead and check out that stream. We had a blast. And, go ahead and take the blueprints from the app we created and put it on your own GitHub, all right? Boost your own resume if you want to, make you look like a goddamn genius. So, guys, I appreciate you being here. Hit the like button if you fuck with the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.